And hello, everybody, and welcome here to the debut race of the debut series of the debut season of Season 1 of the PCSRA Indycar World Series. Getting set for 11 laps of racing. Arena McShane on the pole, Hilda Folk, Prudence Martindale, and Haley T. Koto. And the rest of your lineup. Make sure everybody is rolling off. Well, Arena McShane has a problem, so I will need to restart that. Make sure everybody rolls off on the track. Shut up, Discord. I am talking. All right, let's try that again. Make sure nobody has any problems in the back. Getting set for the first race of the season. Of course, we're at the Sebring International Raceway for 11 laps. Of course, originally we were going to go to St. Petersburg, but due to the camera angles that were pretty ugly and all that yada, 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 we decided to come to Sebring instead. And Prudence Martindale just gave Arena McShane a little bit of a shot. Not sure what that was all about, but getting set to go racing here in Florida as we're coming to the green. And we're green from Sebring. And since everybody has taken the start, that means we can get away. See if everybody can get through these corners really good. As the 7 had a chance to pass the 18 on the outside. That would be Hilda Folk. But Arena McShane had the preferred line. Of course, we are still green here on the first lap of this race. Got a pass here. That's Brian James underneath Monica Towns. It's like Brian James will get that spot. Of course, Monica is trying to fight it back, but she's on the wrong side of the track, or is she? As those two are going to continue to go side by side, and that's going to allow Arena McShane to pull away. Go to a better camera angle. As Brian James and Monica Towns still fighting as we're coming down to Sunset Boulevard. Check back here and see if everybody got through the corner. Looks like everybody has gotten through. And we're going to complete the first lap here at Sebring. Arena McShane still leads. Hilda Folk, Haley T. Koto, Prudence Martindale. It's a female 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As Monica Towns finally held off Brian James. Cody Smart is now in 6th. Brian James back to 7th. Jesse Art is 8th. Dylan Van Dyke under attack by Maxie Chilton for the 9th position. Maxie Chilton would complete the top 10 if Chilton can get around Dylan Van Dyke. And the caution is out for the first time today. As we've had trouble, and it looks like Christopher Bright is the reason for the caution. Heavy damage to the rear end of Christopher Bright's number 83. We'll go back and look at a replay in just a second as we're going to race back to the yellow for the first time today. Looking for our first lead change of the day with Hilda Folk. Try to get underneath the Sonny's barbecue. As the caution is out. Pace car will not start rolling off. Has the pace car left? The answer is no. Yeah, pace car is still there. I think when they get to the front straightaway, then it will roll off. Of course, like I said, 11 laps seems like a short race, but considering the fact that this is a road course, it's a very long lap. It looks like the pace car is going to get ready to get going. Yep, and there goes the pace car rolling off. The BMW pace car with Lauren Ekstrom behind the wheel of that pace car. Let's go see what happened to the 83 that brought out the first yellow of this race. As I said, he was 23rd at the time of the incident, so let's see. As the leaders are going to work to get under the get lined up behind the BMW pace car. Let's see. Zachary Taylor just clipped the 83. Bam, into the tire wall. Did a lot of damage to the left rear suspension, left front suspension. And Zachary Taylor ended up losing a couple of spots as a result. And fortunately, Christopher Bright's day is going to be DONE. We're going to probably go back to green on lap 4. Christopher Bright says 1 lap down, but he's probably going to be out of the... There we go. Going to be out of the race. When will the pace car lights turn off? On board the pace car. That BMW pace car. As I said, with Lauren Ekstrom, Jacob Tutu behind the... Jacob Tutu, Betty Barrett, and Ebony Mirwa as the passengers. They are part of the BMW safety car. Do not know when the lights will go out on the pace car. I think it should be this lap. Should be a quick yellow. Knowing it is a road course after all. Probably will go out right around this area. As the field is still behind the pace car. Yep, there it goes. Lights out on the safety car. We're going to go back to green on lap 5 of 11. Of course, there are no single file restarts, or no double file restarts, sorry. There are single file restart. So Rita McShane, the leader, Hilda Folks second, Haley Tikoto third, Bruce Martindale fourth, Monica Towns fifth, Cody Smart, Brian James, Jesse Art, Jeffrey Finguy, David Heller will complete your top 10. Let me know in the comments section if you guys like this camera. Oh, hello, NR. Why are you glitching all of a sudden? I was getting ready to say, let me know in the comments section if you guys like this, this recording, and also for the points that you will get to see after this. So that way you guys know where you are in points. As Arena McShane will lead the field back to the green flag. I noticed some damage on the 4 of Maxie Chilton. Yeah, look at his National Guard car. It's all busted up. I wonder if he made contact with another driver or something like that. Or if he was involved in an incident I didn't realize. That's a tough break for Maxie as we're back to green here at Sebring for the Indycar World Series. And as I mentioned, the 83 out of the race, so not entirely sure what happened to Maxie Chilton. That's going to be a rough way to start the season for Maxie. Make sure I had all the drivers in the correct rides, so that way I'm not drunk. Ooh, Rena McShane took that corner too wide. Oh, somebody's going to go in the wall. Oh, David Heller and Haley Tikoto have found their way into the tire wall. Caution number 2 is out. Yeah, Tikoto was running third at the time of the incident, and second yellow out again. There's David Heller. Was running in 10th at the time of the crash. Caution's out again for the second time today. As Rena McShane will lead us back for the second yellow. We'll have 5 laps of racing to go. Or 6 laps of racing to go when we cross the line. And we just went back to green, so yeah, that's kind of surprising, don't you think? And we barely get a lap of green in, so. All right, let's see what happened to Haley here. This was on the restart, by the way. This is where it's going to start. See, right here, she got a shot by Martindale. That's what started this whole incident, is the shot from Martindale. She got in the grass, gets into Prudence Martindale, and she's going to lose control and whammo into the tire wall. And then David Heller loses control and runs into the tire wall as well, hitting Haley. And both of them were running in top 10 at the time of this crash. Let me find out what happened to Maxie Chilton, why he has rear wing damage, because I don't know where that came from. Let's investigate that right now. Yeah, because I didn't realize he had damage on the car until I saw it, so let me see. Was he a part of an incident that I was not aware of? Because I was wondering why he had damage to start off. So let's investigate. That is a tough break for. Yeah, it must have happened earlier because, like I said, he was like running in the top 10. So I wonder if he got collected in something I didn't see. That's why we're going to check and see what happened. Oh, that's what happened. It happened on the start. Yeah, see, this was a backup, and let's see, Maxie Chilton's going to get hit by Thing Guy. Of course, he ran into Dylan Van Dyke, and that would explain why Maxie Chilton has rear-end damage on his, on the wing, which is a tough break for him, so that would probably where the damage came from on Maxie Chilton's machine. Do not know if David Heller has returned to the race or not. Tikoto is no doubt done for the day, and yep, she is out of the race. Not going to be a good points day for either of those two. Lights are out on the pace car. We're going to go back to green on lap number 8 of 11. How little... Oh, someone's blown up in the back. Who's that blown up in the back? Oh, it's Zachary Taylor. Looks like the engine has let go on that number 3 Shell Pennzoil machine. Gutierrez looks like he made a pit stop under this caution. And Zachary Taylor is now going to be out of the race, as he will join as... Okay, I don't know what that was all about between Hilda Folk and Rena McShane giving her a shot like that, but anyway. And we are not going... Oh, this is going to be a... Oh, this is a messed up. Green flag's in the air, but the pace car is still out. Oh, my. This is a cluster of a restart. Look at this, folks. I've never seen anything like this before. The pace car doesn't get going, and Rena McShane is gone. What on earth is the pace car driver doing? I bet Lauren Ekstrom had Foster's beer or something like that. And Zachary Taylor's out of the race. Oh my goodness. And Arena McShane is gone. Cody Smart just took second. Monica Towns is going to take third as a result of the pace car driver apparently being drunk for some reason. Because look at all the spots that's holding up. Oh my gosh. I have never seen anything like this before in my life. That is probably the worst restart I've ever seen in my life. And Martindale is going to go from third to outside the top 20. Just like that. That was almost a collision there, right? And Takayama can't even get by, and caution's out. Oh, we had a crash. Maisie Creighton's into the wall. Well, there goes that big lead that Arena McShane had, but I don't know what on earth the pace car driver was doing. Caution's out again for the third time today. Good night. You cannot make this shit up, folks. And once again, we can't even get a green flag lap going. And Grace Takayama is still getting held up by the pace car driver. Well, she's about to go a lap down if she doesn't get by the pace car, like right about now would be nice. Grace, what are you doing there, sister? I have never seen anything like this before in my life, y'all. What is Grace Takayama doing? Not getting around the pace car. Like, seriously. Get around the dumb pace car driver. Let's see what happened to Maisie Creighton. And like I said, this was all caused because the pace car driver was driving drunk on Foster's beer or something. Not trying to make a pun on Annie Thomas here. Yep, that was all caused by the pace car driver. Just, I don't know what on earth the pace car driver was thinking. Oh, looks like Dylan Van Dyke just committed female abuse and took out Maisie. Not surprised. That's a tough break for Maisie Creighton, who's going to be out of the race. As Grace Takayama finally gets around the pace car, and, well, I don't know what she's doing. Takayama is coming to pit road. Looks like she got black flag for passing the pace car. Well, to be fair, the pace car was not paying any damn attention whatsoever. That was a 7.4 second lead. Takayama is going to be lapped, I can tell you that for certain. Yeah, because here comes the leader here. Everybody's trying to catch up to the pace car. Maisie's done for the day. That's a tough break for Maisie. But Grace Takayama just shot herself in the damn foot because now she couldn't get around the pace car. And here come the leaders to go to 2 to go. This is going to be the worst restart. That was probably the worst restart I have ever seen on this video game. I don't know what on earth the 5 was not, or was it the 5? Yeah, the 5. I don't know what on earth the 5 was doing. Update on Zachary Taylor. A header let go on the 3 car, so not the start of the season for him. And apparently the 5 can't get around the pace car for some reason. Oh, this is going to be a holocaust of a restart now, isn't it? If the pace car lights go out, this will be the worst restart. Probably one of the dumbest restarts I've ever seen in my life. Like, seriously. And the 5 is probably going to be a lap down, no question about it. Are we going to do a 1 lap dash? I know this won't be an issue going into next week at Mexico, but oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Have you ever thought this restart was going to be like this before? And we're going to go green. No, we're going to stay under yellow. Looks like the race is going to end under the caution. Wow. So I guess we're not going to get a 1 lap dash. That's kind of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Kind of question mark why we're not going to go green. But Arena McShane's going to win the race anyway. And of course the pace car goes in the pit lane. Like, what on bloody earth was that? What a controversy of a race this was. And the pace car driver says, I'm done. I just don't have anything to say about this. Of course, standings are going to be unofficial, and they're probably going to give Grace Takayama a lap held for this, but my, oh my, oh my, oh my. And standings are unofficial. Oh, they gave her 2 laps. But they lapped Kaiser, Chilton, Brown, and Gutierrez, which I'm going to credit them still on the lead lap, but well, that was a controversy of a race, eh? But nevertheless, Arena McShane, you led the most laps. You won the race. Congratulations. Cody Smart will get second. Monica Towns, Brian James, Jeffrey Finguy, the top 5. Matthew Hubert, Skylar Taylor, Priya McShane, Annie Crenshaw, and Dylan Van Dyke were your top 10. Sean Art, David Heller, Jesse Art, Samantha Johnson, Kyle Langland were your top 15. And then the last drivers that finished on the lead lap, even though NR likes to be a drunken hyena, Hilda Folk, Prudence Martindale, Angel Gutierrez, Joshua Brown, Maxie Chilton, and Emma Kaiser. Grace Takayama finished 1 lap down, not 2 laps down. And then Maisie Creighton, Zachary Taylor, Haley Tikoto, and Christopher Bright did not see the checker flag after they were involved in our cautions. Well, don't go anywhere, folks. On the other side of the break, after this controversy of a race, which nothing to take away from Arena McShane, we're going to show your point standings. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on the PCSRA Radio Network. All right, welcome back to the What the Hell Was That All About race. That was probably one of the worst restarts I've ever seen in my life. Let's get that right. What am I going to call this race? Florida Lottery Grand Prix. By the way, that's my Discord blowing up. Only 1 liter, which is not surprising. I have never seen a restart like that before. Then again, I've never seen restarts that start off like that. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now that I've exported it, and there's your point standings as we head into next week's race at Mexico City. Of course, the same finishing results from what happened in the first race of the season. Well, that's going to do it from here at Sebring, rather. Hope you guys enjoyed this. What do you want to say? Controversy of a race? It felt controversy because I have never seen the pace car not go into pit lane, stack the entire field up, and a lot of people got screwed over big time, if you want to say that. If you enjoyed this controversy of a race, nothing against Arena McShane, who did a fantastic job, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the PCSRA crew today. We've shown your full finish results. you're looking on your screen, your point standings heading into next week's race, which I'm hoping next week's race is not going to be controversy for a good reason. So, yes, next week we're going to Mexico City, which I'm hoping we don't have controversy. So we'll see you guys next time at Mexico City. Until then, I've been Dino signing off. So long from Sebring International Raceway. You've been watching another broadcast courtesy of PCSRA TV, the best in racing since 2017.